How the hell I treating you good? What the fuck is my season?
What the fuck? So welcome back to the podcast when we heard ancient devil chats from Mr. Darkwave over there. Sounded like he was chanting the devil about seasoning. Anywho,
Season salt.
What are you making, bro?
I'm not making anything. I'm just looking for it.
Why are you looking for
I have
season
my hot pocket. No, because I had it in my room. I'm just looking.
Oh, okay.
It's my personal seasoning salt.
You said you were making dinner. What did you make?
I just made hot pockets. You talking about earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, I just cooked some the little Alfredo stuff. I put in. That's it.
You know, that's infinitely more interesting than what is happening currently on SmackDown. I'm just putting it right there.
I mean, hey, ho. Daniel Bryan Uso.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to jump off a bridge for that one. Welcome to the podcast again, the gaming side, the one where we talk about straight games and nothing but the games and anything but the games, and how the fact that Galactic is an asshole. So this podcast is gonna be fun. Pleasure for the game one. I sound like I said game one, but I said game one. I swear I said game one, right? I said game one, right?
We've made it to I'm ignoring that. We've made it to another milestone.
What's the milestone?
Not a milestone, but something we've been looking forward to. Mandalorian Season 2 dropped today.
Was it fire?
Episode 1 of Season 2 dropped today. I got a chance to see it yet because I've been on this podcast. But, you know.
I've watched it early. It was really very good.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch all of season 1, then season 2.
Yeah.
Season
2 is gonna get season 2 is getting the boys treatment, so it's gonna be weekly.
Oh shit! Well, I know what I'm gonna be watching in the next 2 weeks. What are the weeks?
I think it's also 8 episodes. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna be watching because I caught up with the boys, so I just need to start watching. Like I'm watching season 2 of the boys and watched the first 3 episodes, and I'm like, okay, I'm hooked. All right, moving the fuck on. Cyberpunk 2077-05 was delayed again.
We're starting off with this.
Yes, we are starting off with this shit. How do you guys feel on this nonsense? Even though it went gold.
I don't.
You said what? You literally cut off. I didn't hear anything you said.
I don't care.
You don't care? Why?
Who cares?
Because
it was only 2 weeks.
That too. But still to this day, every time I look at that game or every time I've seen that game, granted, I'm still, I'm probably gonna get it. But nothing has made me say, holy shit, I must have this game. So for me, fun is only 2 weeks. It's already been delayed 3 times. I mean, what's another 1,000?
Let's not forget the fact that it was first shown, E3 2013 or something like that.
And honestly, I kind of want the PS5 version, which doesn't even come out until who knows when.
Well, no, it comes out at the same time because PS5 is gonna. It's gonna be the same time.
They said the PS5 version wouldn't be out for a while. This is just the console version. That's what they say.
No. So if you get Cyberpunk, you get it for PS4, and then it upgrades to PS5. But you have to wait for an update that they will patch in for the PS5 version to be fully taken advantage of.
So all versions come out at the same time?
Yes, but you're gonna have to wait for a patch for the PS5 version to work how it's supposed to.
Wait, what?
That makes sense. Yeah, they're gonna patch.
You mean PS4 version to work how it's supposed to?
No, because it's gonna technically come out on, or when you play it on PS5, it's gonna be the PS4 version, and then they're gonna patch it for PS5.
So if I buy the PS5 version with the PS5 case, you're telling me that's the PS4 version?
Technically, until they patch it, yes. Technically.
What the fuck?
Technically, until they patch it, even though that's not necessarily how it works, but they basically were saying it's not going to be the full next-gen version until they patch it. Because if you remember, this game was supposed to come out this year for the PS4, so it's been built for the PS4. So it kind of makes sense.
Apparently, they're saying that the delay is due to current gen.
Okay. So maybe the patch is working backwards. Who knows? But
No,
there's going to be an early patch.
The thing is, they're trying to consolidate an obvious PS5 and PC game to the last gen because they want to appease to everyone instead of just doing the right thing from day one and making it just next gen and calling it a fucking day and moving on.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
All right, look at Godfall. Godfall is PS5 only. You can see them making that shit for PS4.
Yeah.
They should just like I've been saying this for a while. Like you look at Cyberpunk, they never showed it on the PS4. They've always showed it on the PC or like Xbox or PS5. So I was already saying to myself, why are we making this for last gen? This is obviously a next gen title, and if you make it for last gen, it's obviously going to have last gen limitation, which, according or the rumor, I'm not saying it's 100% factual information, but if the rumor is true and it is due to the last gen, then you are basically last gen limitation because they want to be super fucking nice and make it seem like they're doing the right thing by making it for last gen. No, there's just certain things you need to keep. But hey, who knows?
Yeah,
there's certain things you keep this gen or next gen.
Yeah, I just looked it up, so it really was for quality control because of the next gen versions. But I'm gonna have to say they should have just delayed the next gen versions, or just waited for the next. All right, it's whatever. For me, they're doing like it's always the right thing to do if you just fucking delay the whole product and it comes out still good. It's just they gotta stop with that bullshit of their crunch. They gotta stop that nonsense.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Did you mute me?
No.
What the fuck? I said, I think what they ended up doing is they realized that the Xbox and the PlayStation would come out after they delayed it the first time. Yeah. So they're like, damn, well, let's try and crunch and get it to work on next gen and update everything so that would work seamlessly. And then they figured out that, well, hey, we can't do that in time because COVID hit. All right, so let's delay it again. Maybe we can get it this time. They couldn't do it. So now, hopefully this time is the charm and they can get it all together. But yeah, if you want to play on next gen, when it does finally drop, there's going to be a day one patch, I believe they were talking about. So, like, you're not going to have to wait long for the patch. It's probably going to be, like, day one or something.
Well, all right.
In fact, yeah, it's a day one patch. I'm reading here. It's a day one patch.
All right. We'll see what happens. But the delay, it was a shocker because it was supposed to come out next month. But December, it's side.
Yeah, it's only 2 weeks. I genuinely don't care. Yeah. And most people shouldn't care because you've been waiting since, like, 2013 when they first showed this trailer. So, yeah. What's 2 more weeks?
I mean, yeah. I'm not complaining about it. I know the positive side. I know leaning more toward the positive side. I'm just like, damn, son. Yeah. Why didn't you just, like, damn, son. Wait for a long time. It's like Kingdom Hearts when they got delayed because reasons. You know, wanted to rip that Band-Aid off earlier. But then the Japanese version came out early. So, you know what? I don't want to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to do it. Halo. Halo.
God damn it, 343.
So, we have 2 things to talk about with Halo. First things first. Let's talk about the shader system. Galactic, you like Destiny. Did you like the shader system from the second game or the first game first?
First off, if 343 wanted to incorporate a shader system, it better be like Destiny 1 and not like Destiny 2. or else they're smoking some type of crack. And number two, Halo's always been about customization. So while I don't personally have anything against shaders, I just think people would rather choose their own colors. And then I think a lot of people are skeptical of how they will incorporate these shaders, microtransactions, loot boxes. But I don't personally think 343 is dumb enough to do that after Halo 5's butchery. So I think what we're gonna get is a bunch of maybe like Halo 4 where you just had to unlock and play multiplayer. It was gonna get a bunch of pre-made shaders instead of coloring. Which, I mean, I don't care. Some people might be upset, but shaders they're not that bad. So as long as they don't make us pay for them or put them in loot boxes, I don't really care.
Or make you have to a limited number of each shade. That will automatically make me flip the fuck out.
Destiny. Anyway.
Yeah, they're on thin ice. But then again, the juicier piece of news is they lost another game director. Did you hear about that? They lost another one.
Hey,
I did, and I just it makes me think this game is gonna be bad.
Yeah, I'm starting to think the game is going to have some issues because they
Learning.
lost. You said what?
I'm saying learning from Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, when you have issues during development, it leads to a Destiny. So I don't want my Halo to be a Destiny. So I need them to not be on this wave, or else I'd just go pick up Beyond Light, which is technically Destiny 3 at this point.
Damn, son.
Yeah, no. I've literally been waiting for Halo just so I could buy an Xbox. Like, that's when I'll get an Xbox. Or
Jesus
when
Christ.
I'll start playing my Xbox games. So if Halo isn't up to standard, I'm not getting anything on that side of games. So I need Halo to be there to justify me to get that stuff.
Jesus Christ, Wow. I didn't think you'd have that type of perspective on that. But for me, it's if they do fuck up, I'm gonna be in the corner laughing so goddamn hard.
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad because look at it this way. Halo is to the point where this Halo was printed on the back of the damn retail box of these Xboxes. These motherfuckers, wanted Halo to be there at launch. This Halo was supposed to be that shit. This is supposed to be the recovery for 343. If this flops, where's Halo gonna be in our future? Are we gonna have another Halo?
But you know what would make me laugh is if Halo comes out and then people are like, this game is okay. No, it's not. It's not as good as previous Halos. Like how some people defend Halo 5, and I go, Halo 5 was not a good game. And if you think it's a good game, that's you. But it's not better than Halo 4.
I want a Halo 4 level Halo. I'm not expecting something to be on par with Halo 3 at this point because of how the story is. Give me Halo 4. Give me something close to Halo 4. Please, 343. Because Halo 4 was actually not bad, and if you had continued down that path, I think people would see you in a different light.
But
please.
You know they're not, right? We all know they're not.
After seeing Craig, my initial reaction to the Halo trailer was, oh, this is cool, but going back and everyone talking about the graphics, which I of course, I think we talked about on the podcast, I didn't care.
Yeah.
It didn't look that bad to me.
And then I saw Greg and I was like, the fuck is that?
People made a big deal over Craig and how some of the textures looked really bad and this, that, and the third, but I'm like, obviously this is like early footage in my opinion. I feel like it's early footage, so I think it's pretty damn good for what they showed off. But Microsoft needs to step or not Microsoft, but 343 needs to step it up, or maybe not reveal anything to the public until we're ready.
110%.
That's strike 2 for them before people start rioting. Literally, shaders is pretty bad. That's a bad thing. I don't know why they would even think about doing such a thing. Like, take it out now. Just go back. There's a saying that goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
There is no point.
Halo is the very definition of it, if it ain't broke. Just look at, you have the Master Chief Collection. You have the damn codes for these older games. Just look at that.
Yeah, but the Master Chief Collection launched shitty, so...
It did launch shitty, but that's just because of how to get that to work, and putting technically like a whole, what is it, 4 or 5 games into one. Like, of course there would be some issues there, but like they got that to work in the end, which is damn good on them. Yeah,
you're right on that.
I'm saying they have the blueprint though.
They do. They have the blueprints.
It's right there.
Yeah,
Bungie got it for them.
Yeah, so did Sega with Sonic games, but they keep managing to fuck it up. So we'll and I have something to talk about with Sega later, but we'll get to that.
Sega.
So this is a question that was brought up, and I decided to turn this into a question for the podcast. Will Demon's Souls flop being only on PS5, or does it need to be on PS4 as well?
I'm gonna let Darkwave go first because I feel like he has a better answer to this than I will.
I do not think it will flop.
You sound far away.
Yeah, Mike's messed up again.
I better now. Yeah,
no. Tis not better
now.
Yeah, now.
Okay. Well, Demon's Souls flop being only on PS5. The answer is no. The Souls genre is a mass community. It's a big community. There's a lot of people out there who love Souls types, whether it's Souls or Soulsborne or Souls-esque like Neo and Surge and so on and so forth. But it's not so big to where people are going to be like, oh, I just got on PS4, man. Ah! It's not going to hit that level. Okay, it's not like it's Call of Duty or
right.
Madden. It's not on that level of those type of games where the casual fan base is going to complain. If you're playing a Souls game, you're not a casual gamer, or you're not the true casual gamers, if you know what I mean. So, I think it will be perfectly fine on PS5 only.
Yeah.
I don't think there will be I don't think there'll be any issues because what you're getting on PS5 version of Demon's Souls, you wouldn't even get half of that probably on PS4. So I think a lot of people will want Demon's Souls at its best, and if that requires it being a PS5 exclusive, then that's what it has to be.
Do you think that Demon's Souls is a console seller? Like it's a major influence over.
Well, a major influence over Xbox?
Yes, as a good reason to pick over to get an Xbox.
Only if you like the games. If you are the thing with the Souls games is they're mainstream in the terms of people bitching and moaning about them being too difficult, but they're not mainstream in terms of people being in open arms when every time one comes out. Like I said, there's a lot of fans. I mean, a shit ton. There's a shit ton of Souls fans, but whereas there's as many Souls fans, there's just as many people who hates the Souls games and complains, oh, they need difficulty meters or this and that. I wouldn't say it's a console seller. I say it's more of a, for the mainstream, it's a like, who gives a shit? Like they got their Call of Duties, they got their Maddens, they got Spider-Man, they got those. As far as like those who love Souls games and have been wanting Demon's Souls to come back, for those type of people like myself and others, it's a console seller. For us, because we have wanted Demon Souls to come back, or just a Dark Souls game in general since Dark Souls 3. So, for those type of people, yes, but overall, as an overall spectrum, it's not going to move the needle for console. I honestly, I can see Godfall being more of a console seller than Demon Souls, and the only reason why I say that is because multiplayer, and people love playing with their friends. So even that game, to me, is more of a console mover than Demon Souls. Will it sell more than Demon Souls? I don't know, but it's more of a am I going to buy a PS? What games will I buy for PS5? Oh, well, Demon Souls does not come to the mainstream list. You will hear things like Spider-Man, and then you might hear Godfall because I can play with my friends with Godfall. You know, it looks like Destiny with Melee. So that's my thoughts on that. I don't know if you have any other questions about that.
I don't think I could have said it better myself. It's like literally, like if you think that Demon Souls isn't gonna be as successful as it would be if PlayStation 4 was included, I think everyone that was watching that Demon Souls trailer you could physically see that it's not possible to put on the PS5 or PS4. You know, this is not Miles Morales, where Miles Morales is an add-on or it's a continuation of the old Spider-Man game that was on PS4, thus making the PS4 version or PS4 players entitled to playing Miles Morales because it started with them. This is a whole new experience built for next gen. This is something that people don't need on PS4, and people that are interested in this are also people that are going to buy the PS5. Maybe not because of Demon Souls, but partially because of Demon Souls.
The only people who will buy PS5 for Demon Souls are Souls fans.
Oh yeah.
There's nobody getting it strictly for, but there's definitely people that go, oh, it has Demon Souls exclusive. Wow, you know, that's actually pretty interesting. I might pick one up, but I'm really here for this game or this game or this game. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of my friends right now.
I mean,
like I said, No, like I said earlier, Godfall is more of a system seller than Demon Souls, in my opinion, just because of the fact that it's a co-op game for the mainstream casuals who want to play with their friends. You know?
Yeah, that makes more sense when it comes to Godfall. But it was I mainly asked it because, you know, it was brought up and it was argued about in our group chat. I know Galactic knows, but like, I think. Like, but I got the other side of it. Probably would have, because you know most of the people already have PlayStation 4s. But then again, I thought about it. Dark Souls 3 sold 10 million copies by itself, and even if that was multi-platform, it still sold a shit ton of fucking copies. So, and a lot of people are getting PlayStation 5s this generation. So, I don't think it's gonna flop. And From Software is a humble company, so for them, 1 to 2 million sales is their goal.
Speaking of PlayStation 5 sales, did you know that PlayStation 5 has sold, at this point right now, as many systems as PS4 took to sell in 12 weeks?
Jesus Christ! Never mind. Demon Souls ain't flopping. Almost everyone's gonna have Demon Souls, and let's minus. All right, so let's say out of 100 people that are gonna get their PS5s, I'm gonna say about a total of 70 people are gonna have Demon Souls. Does that sound fair?
Out of 100?
Yeah, out of 100.
Out of 100?
Yeah, out of 100.
I would lower that number. Out of 100.
Out of 100?
I say I honestly I think it'd be split. I think it'd be 50-50.
50-50?
Yeah.
I was gonna go with like 60.
So a lot of people. Well, wait. Are we talking about at launch or just in general?
At launch, at
launch that.
Because it is a launch title.
It's a launch title.
No. What I mean is, like for example, if I get my PS5, you know, if all things go well for me, I'm buying Godfall and Demon Souls, and that's my 2 games. So you mean like day one they're buying Demon Souls, or just eventually they'll have Demon Souls?
Day one, first day one, I'm gonna say day one, I'll say about 60 out of 100. Eventually, I'd say about 70.
Out of 100, I'll go with this. Out of 100, day one, I'm thinking 40. After that, I can see upwards to about 60, 70. I just think that because the thing, people are gonna have so many, whether or not you've played them or not, but you got people who's gonna play Godfall. You got people who's gonna want Devil May Cry. Well, that's gonna play the new version of Devil May Cry.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna buy Godfall because it's co-op and multiplayer. You know the people. You know you gotta have the clowns to buy their 2Ks and their Maddens and all that shit. People are still gonna be playing PS4 games that just came out, like the Ghost of Tsushima DLC,
and that's
Genshin Impact,
PS5 upgrade.
Yeah, that is Genshin Impact, and all that stuff.
You gotta talk about
I feel like I don't want to say a lot of people won't have, because I think out of 100, 40 people owning Demon's Souls is actually quite a bit. If you think about the reputation that Demon's Souls has,
yeah,
I think it is a lot.
Yeah.
I just think at day one,
yeah.
I think you get the least number. I think you get about 40. Because I don't know. I just feel like people are going to gravitate to more I think people are going to buy Spider-Man and maybe like Assassin's Creed. You forget Assassin's Creed's out there.
Oh yeah.
People love their Assassin's Creed. So I think that Demon's Souls see about 40 out of 100 on day one.
The direct quote, excuse me, because I did mess up. Technically, they sold more than. So, Sony pre-sold as many PS5 consoles in the first 12 hours of the United States as the first 12 weeks of the PS4. Mm-hmm. Think about that. That's insane. Because there was a second wave, if you remember.
Yeah.
So, technically, they sold even more than we're thinking. Which is all pre-orders, by the way.
Yeah.
Sony ain't playing games.
No, I mean you have to admit, despite their shit reveals and the lackluster information about the PS5, this is probably one of the best as far as games launching with a console. This is probably some of the best launch titles for a console in a very, very long time. You have even though a lot of them are may have been on PS4, like Devil May Cry 5 and all that stuff, but
yeah.
I mean, Demon's Souls, Miles Morales is
not Ratchet and Clank. Never mind.
No, I don't think that's launch, but those two games. I mean, those two games alone are, and you know what? I'll throw it in there. If Godfall turns out to be good, which everyone is saying is playing really good, if that turns out to be good, you have 3 solid titles at launch. It's not often you have 3 solid titles at launch on any console gen. So it's looking to be a very good console, and Xbox, they'll pretty much have something. They'll have Assassin's Creed and stuff like that. They may not get Demon's Souls and Miles Morales, but I don't think they get Godfall either, actually. But either way, for PlayStation in general, it's a very good launch because 3 solid games is enough. That can last you a good while, especially with Demon's Souls. So. And Godfall is basically like I don't want to say I don't know if it's a live service type game. It probably is, but it's basically Destiny with melee. So that's going to last you a good while too. So this is a very good launch for PlayStation. I have to admit that, despite their shitty reveal. What they showed and what Target is doing with their bullshit and all that. But
despite all that,
as far as games, despite all that, the games have been 100%. So I can't. I can't even think of a better launch as far as titles than this. There's no way. The only one question was Godfall because we don't know, but there's no way Demon's Souls can fail really unless they just completely fuck it over. And Miles Morales, I mean. There's no way Miles Morales is failing because it already, those 2 games at least, I think will, are guaranteed to be fucking worth the time. Godfall is gotta be what is no is to be determined.
So we have our pro Xbox person, and they claim that Sony is going to have a bunch of these games hit PS4, even though the only one that's been confirmed to hit PS4 as of right now is Miles Morales, and I
And
clearly
Sackboy.
explained why that would. Oh, Sackboy, who cares? Like, you know,
And Horizon.
Horizon, really?
Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn is going to be on PlayStation 4 and 5.
Who cares? Who cares?
Well,
Either way, it's not
to
going to be like the next gen counterpart version of the game.
Well, to counter that though, you know, the pro Xbox people say that is, you know, a lot of stuff's come on PS5 or PS4 as well, but it's like,
Isn't your whole basis backwards compatibility?
so what? Literally, their business model is play. You know, just have one console and you're good to go. Basically, like if you have an Xbox One, you don't need or they so say you won't need really a Series X. Like the original Xbox controller works with the Series S and the Series S. So it's like
I get why they're saying it though, because Microsoft said or Sony said that they're whatever they said about how they feel that the game should be made. Basically, they're saying directly for next gen, but like, who cares?
well, the PS5 is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, not PS5. Sorry, the PS4 is not going. I mean, Sony doesn't discontinue their consoles for like a good 5, 6, almost 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before their console before they shelve it. So it's not going anywhere. So people need to get over that shit.
Facts.
Like none of that shit's going anywhere. They're going to continue to promote PS4 because they know people aren't going to have PS5s. You know, whether or not they have the money or not, because they already know people are, they're being pre-ordered. So it's like you can't shut off a console within like its first 2 years. You know, the first release. 2 years within the first new console release, because a lot of people won't even have it. A lot of people not even buying a PS5 because they're just going to wait for the PS5 Pro, which we all know is going to happen. But I mean, the Xbox. I have no problem with Xbox. The system. I have no problem with Xbox fanboys. My biggest problem with anything of fanboys of anything is that they deny the factual information.
They do that. They deny.
It's like it's one thing to have an opinion. That's fine. It's one thing to be pro Sony, pro Xbox, and have a valid opinion. But most times, when people who actually have common sense speak, they speak factual information because there's no point in trying to get into argument. We'll just spit the facts and leave it at that. So it's I don't know, man. It's just weird. Like Xbox literally has no game. I don't even know a game that's exclusive for Xbox at launch. Like nothing.
It
really,
was Halo.
I don't know. Yeah,
it was supposed to be Halo. Yep.
Sony's got 3 exclusives at launch already. Because Godfall's not Xbox, I don't believe. Spider-Man, fuck no, and Demon Souls is not Xbox. So it's
not to mention they have a solid stream of games that are gonna hit right after. We're talking Ratchet and Clank around December. We're talking Deathloop, I believe, in sometime November. Deathloop got delayed, didn't it?
Yeah.
Who?
So,
Deathloop.
Yeah, around the January, December time, we won't have to wait long to get more games. So, Sony knows what they're doing.
What got delayed?
Deathloop.
Oh, yeah, that game. Forgot about that game, to be honest.
What else is there to talk about?
I
know you said something about Genshin. You wanted to say something about Genshin Impact?
I want to talk about Genshin Impact for a second.
Everyone
here, I could say, has played it, right?
I've played it.
Yeah, why is that game so fucking predatory, bro? It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
You said it's what?
Yeah, like, it does not.
Because because it's gotcha.
Yeah, these motherfuckers are currently getting in trouble. And I'm like, wait, so why are people getting mad at that, but then, I mean, not getting mad at this, but then getting mad at EA for half the shit they're doing? By the way, EA's gotten in trouble for the loot boxes in Dutch, so they got to pay them every week. Every week.
The reason why I think people... Let me break it. Let me tell you why I think people are kind of giving Genshin Impact a pass here, realistically. Because I ain't gonna say most, but a lot of gamers are, and I hate to say this because it's gonna sound kind of weird. A lot of gamers are anime fans.
Yeah.
And most of us, have been wanting an actual, like, I guess, good anime game for quite some time.
Yeah.
So they are being blinded by that fact. Now that, and I think that's a big thing, but also when they look at it, their reason and their logic is, well, you can beat the game or play the game with just the base 4 characters. You don't have to buy it. Nothing's pay to win. Everything is easily beatable with just the core or whatever you so happen to get. So you don't have to spend the money. While that is true, to a certain extent, with Genshin Impact, I will say that.
Yeah.
And you'll hear people, well, all you gotta do is save up and you get a guaranteed rare with your 10 pool. Okay, great. All that's great, but the fact still remains that if you're gonna complain about EA doing some like microtransactions, okay, Destiny for example, if you're gonna complain about Destiny doing the Eververse thing with just cosmetics, no guns, nothing, just cosmetics, and we've said this and we've gone over this before, how I didn't really give a shit about it, but if you're gonna complain about that, and that's just cosmetics, then you should complain about Genshin. Now, yes, you can get the stuff in Genshin with, everything, the little currency you can get in Genshin by simply just playing the game, yes. The same way with Eververse to a certain extent, but it's very low. Yeah. So people need to understand you can't praise one but bash the other, because at least in Destiny, it is only cosmetics. It's not characters or overpowered guns that you're potentially spending money on. It's literally just cosmetic skins, whereas Genshin Impact, it's literally characters that could possibly change the game for you if you get them, the 5 stars and shit like that.
Of course.
So,
and that's why I was like,
do I like Genshin Impact? Yes. I think it is for a free game, it's very good. But I'm not going to sit here and be blind to the fact that, if you really want to get the 5 stars, you're going to have to put some money into it.
Yeah, the best characters in the game. I was like, yo, these are story characters. What are you doing? But whatever. I was just confused that people were like, oh, it's a great game and everything. I was like, but what about
it's a good game for free.
Yeah.
But
I was like, what about them transactions and the frame rate? Because the frame rate sucks sometimes.
Well, the frame rate is terrible. But again, like I said, my first reason, anime fan.
Yeah.
They don't care. And I'm going to say this. Rule 34 has infected that game like it has Overwatch. So,
ew. Could let that go.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll leave it at that.
Next. Alright. I got my PlayStation camera. Right? And when I posted up, I got my PlayStation camera. A particular person said, people were complaining about Xbox camera, but then would go around and buy the PlayStation camera, and he said consumers are a fickle bunch. And I was like, I'm pretty sure someone's missing the context of the situation. Does anybody remember what happened when Kinect came out?
Oh yeah, you mean when Microsoft said buy Kinect, or if you don't buy Kinect, fuck you.
Yeah, it's integral to the console. Anybody remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that shit. It actually came with the console when it first launched. That's how integral quote it was.
Yeah, okay. So, does anybody know the difference between optional and mandatory?
Yes.
Mandatory means I'm paying an extra $100 for a piece of shit camera that I don't want, and optional means pay like what, $40 for an optional camera that you don't actually need to use the console.
Yep. I was just asking because when the person said that, I was like, you're missing context in the whole situation. He's like, what context? I was like, well, one was optional, one was not when it launched. Doesn't make it fickle. That just makes it one was optional. Like, the Kinect was not optional when it first came out until Microsoft finally said, okay, yeah, it's optional. Shit. Yeah, all right, cool. Because, hell, people in the military who were on boats and ship could not buy the console. They were banned from buying the console.
It wouldn't work yet.
Yeah. No, they couldn't buy it because the Kinect was always on. So, if
I know that wouldn't work in the military. No, that's a wrap.
Yeah, so fuck no. You better get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Keep that shit home. Do not bring that shit out on a boat or into a military installation. You will get fucked over. They couldn't even sell that on military installations. Yeah. So that was that. And I was a little confused. I was like, bro, that doesn't make any sense. But whatever. Next thing, and then I got one more thing after this. Which console lineup had the best and which console lineup had the worst exclusive starting off?
What do you mean?
I don't think PS2's launch titles was that good.
Does anybody remember
PS3's more.
Huh?
It was like Midnight Club. I actually looked recently just for shit. It was like Midnight Club. I mean, PS3's launch title was trash too. So PS3's launch title was bad.
Pretty sure this is the best launch lineup I've ever experienced in my personal life.
I mean,
you know what? Hold on. We'll do this. I'll do this actually. La 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 la.
What are you doing?
Consoles launch lineup. Let's just consoles. Launch titles. Let's see. What's the video game launch title?
Damn. I even found one for the Atari and ColecoVision. Good God, no.
Yeah.
Let's go
No,
past
I'm not
that.
going. I'm going. I'm looking now. Hold on. I gotta scroll because I put everything, so it's just showing me everything. Where do you want to start from? Just tell me where you want to start from.
Super Nintendo.
You want to start from Super Nintendo?
Yeah, because if we go to it's Sega and Nintendo. Because I have
let's see. Sega CD, Sega Mega Drive / Genesis. Okay, we start from. So U.S. launch. We have Space Harrier 2, Tommy Lasordo Baseball, Last Battle, Thunder Force 2, Alter Beast, fantastic. Alex Kidd and the Enchanted Castle, and Ghouls and Ghosts. That was Sega Genesis. Sega CD. Sega Classics 4 and 1. Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective Volume 1. Soul Feast, or however you pronounce that. Black Hole Assault. Cobra Command. Chuck Rock. Make a Video, or N6 makes a video. Marky Mark oh Jesus Christ. Make My Video. Night Trap.
And Sewer Shark.
And what else is? That was the US launch date. Then
Sega 32.
Sega 32 has Doom. Oh God. Doom, Star Wars Arcade, Virtual Racing Deluxe. Super Nintendo. United States launch Super Mario World, F-Zero, Pilot Wings, Sim City, and Gradius 3. Sega Saturn. Oh boy, Sega Saturn, folks. Clockwork Knight.
Let's move past
No. Clockwork Knight, Daytona, USA,
Great.
Panzer Dragoon, Pebble Beach Golf Links,
Terrible.
Virtual Fighter, and
Great.
Worldwide Soccer Sega International Victory Goal Edition.
That's back when Sega was good.
Now we're in PlayStation. 1995. This is PS1's launch titles: Air Combat, Battle Arena Toshinden.
Great.
ESPN. Huh?
No, Battle Arena Toshinden was a great game.
Yeah. ESPN Extreme. I'm just going down the list. ESPN Extreme Games. Colleague the DNA Imperative, or I can't speak today. NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Power Serve 3D Tennis. The Raiden Project. Rayman. Ridge Racer. Street Fighter the movie. Total Eclipse Turbo.
I put the
Zero Divide.
Group chat, Galactic.
So we'll start with PlayStation. Battle Arena was good. NBA Jam was fine. Rayman was fantastic. I don't remember Total Eclipse Turbo or Zero Divide. I actually don't remember half those games. N64 only had 2 games at launch.
Pilot Wing 64 and Super Mario 64.
Yeah, in the United States. We're not talking about that. We're not going to discuss. We're not going to toss the Jaguar, CDI, Sega Dreamcast.
Jesus Christ.
Now, the Dreamcast is probably some of the best. This launch title right here. This is probably one of the best of all time. And this is not even me being biased. Arrow Wings, Air Force Delta, Blue Stinger, Expendable, Flag to Flag, House of the Dead 2, good. Hydro Thunder, okay. Monaco Grand Prix, Mortal Kombat Gold, okay. NFL 2K, NFL Blitz 2000, Tricillion, Power Stone, fantastic. Ready Rumble Boxing, fantastic. Sonic Adventure, fantastic. Soul Calibur, fantastic. TNN Motorsports Hardcore Heat, Tokyo Extreme Racer, and Trick Style. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 if you want to include NFL Blitz 2000. All solid games for the Sega Dreamcast in the United States. PS2.
PS2 probably had the
United States
lineup.
PS2, we're gonna get here. Armored Core 2. I don't even know when Armored Core 1 even came out. Oh, it came out on PS1. Yeah. But anyway, Armored Core 2, Dead or Alive 2, Dynasty Warriors 2, ESPN International Track and Field, ESPN X Winter Games. Oh, sorry, X Games Snowboarding, Internal Ring, Evergrace, Fantavision, Gun Griffin Blaze, Kessen, Madden NFL 2001, Midnight Club Street Racing, NHL 2001, Orphan Scion of Sorcery, Cue Ball Billers Masters, Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 2, Ridge Racer 5, Silent Scope. Damn, Silent Scope was a beast game in the arcade anyway. Smuggler's Run, Street Fighter EX3, which I actually liked. Summoner, Surfing H3O, Swing Away Golf, Tekken Tag Tournament, Time Splitters, Unreal Tournament, Wild Wild Racing, and X Squad. PlayStation has 1, 2, 3, or Unreal, Time Splitters, Tekken. That's 3. Street Fighter, Silent Scope. That's 5. Ready Rumble, 6. Ridge Racer, I guess, 7. Madden NHL, great. I don't remember Kessen, if that was good. I think it was. So we'll just say 7, 8, Dynasty Warriors 2, Dead or Alive 2, and Armored Core 2. That makes 11. So that's 11 good, solid games for the PS2 launch. And 60. Oh boy, Nintendo GameCube in the United States.
It did not launch with shit besides Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3.
Yeah, so you have All-Star Baseball 2002, Batman Vengeance, Crazy Taxi. That's a good one. But we already played. Yeah, but we already played it by that point. Dave Mirra, Disney Tarzan, Luigi's Mansion was good. Madden 2002, NHL 2002. I'm not going to count those. Star Wars Rogue Squadron, Super Monkey Ball, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, and Wave Race. In my opinion, the only good one there outside Crazy Taxi was Luigi's Mansion.
Or Tony Hawk's in there, because I know some people like that one.
Oh yeah, Tony Hawk was fun. The European launch looks far better, but that's that. Xbox,
dog. Xbox literally has
two games.
Two games on there that was like fire.
Oh no, sorry, 3. All World.
Oh,
Halo, All World, Dead or Alive.
Literally.
There
in
you
a
go.
row.
We're not. And you had. Oh, Future Frenzy. That's 4.
Oh shit! I didn't know that was a launch title.
Yeah, I'm looking at the list. I just went down the list.
It launched with Shrek.
Yeah, we can skip everything else. We can skip that. Xbox 360, Amp 3. Now this is where we really should have started from. The last the 2 gens ago up to now. So starting from 360, we have Amp 3, COD 2, Condemned, FIFA 06, Gun, Cameo, Madden NFL 06, Trash, NBA 2K6, NBA Live 06, Need for Speed Most Wanted, the best Need for Speed game to date till this fucking day, NHL 2K6, Perfect Dark Zero, King Kong, Project Gotham Racing, which was great, Quake 4, Ridge Racer 6, Tiger Woods, and Tony Hawk America's Wasteland. Out of this list, the only games I see that are even worth my time, or anyone's time, on the launch of Xbox 360 was, I guess, COD 2,
Condemned was
Most
great.
Wanted, Most Wanted, Condemned, and Quake, maybe?
I don't even know. I don't even remember Quake. What about PlayStation 3? What though? Holy God! There were only 2 games on PlayStation 3.
I'm scrolling down now.
That's Japanese. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What
I
the
scrolled
holy God?
down. PS3. I'm going to just sum it with this, and I'm going to do this right now. The only good game on that list here is Resistance.
And Ultimate
I'm not even
Alliance.
gonna.
Wait,
Ultimate Alliance.
Warhawk
Ultimate
was
Alliance and Resistance.
I do.
Warhawk was in the launch.
Hey, the launch for US version of PlayStation 3 was Blazing Angels, Call of Duty 3, Genji, Madden NFL, Marvel's Ultimate Alliance, Mobile Suit Gundam Crossfire, NBA and NHL 2K7, Resistance, Ridge Racer, Tiger Woods, Tony Hawk Project 8, which was notoriously shit, and Untold Legends Dark Kingdom, which is also notoriously shit. Mobile Suit Gundam Crossfire is super notoriously one of the worst Gundam games of all time. Literally.
Resistance and Marvel Ultimate Alliance were the only games worth playing. Although I did have a guilty pleasure for Call of Duty 3.
Yeah, that was the worst Call of Duty of all time.
So
the European and Australian got Def Jam Icons as a launch game. All right.
Yeah, and they got Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm so sorry for them.
Oh shit.
We are in the Wii section now. Wii section. Avatar: Last Airbender, Call of Duty 3, Cars, DBZ, Budokai Tenkaichi 2.
Fire.
You know what? Skip. Twilight Princess. Skip.
Hell,
And skip.
I want to say the best games on this damn list is Twilight Princess and Wii Sports. That's it.
What about
Was Red Steel good? Wasn't Red Steel somewhat decent?
Red Steel was not good. It was okay, but it could be okay. But then once your Wiimote fucked up, that game was
What about
Okay.
Budokai?
Budokai Tenkaichi 2 that I've already played on my PlayStation 2.
I didn't know.
That's literally why I said. Even Twilight Princess is stretching it a bit, but I mean, if I didn't say that, it would literally be nothing.
Yeah, but Twilight Princess literally, when it came out for both the Wii and the GameCube at the same time. It just reversed the way the game was played. It was great.
Yeah. So I mean, that there, and I'm not even saying Ultimate Alliance because obviously PS3.
Yeah.
So that's that. So
let's get to the generation that's amazing. Let's talk about the Xbox One.
I'm here now.
Trash.
That the American launch.
Angry Birds.
Assassin's Creed. Battlefield 4, Dead Rising 3, FIFA 14, Fighter Within. I don't even know what the fuck Fighter Within is.
Notoriously shit.
Forza, Just Dance, Lego Marvel Superhero, Madden 25, NBA and NBA Live 14, Need for Speed, Rise, Son of Rome, Skylanders, Zoo Tycoon, and Zumba. By the way, the only decent game on this list at launch is, and I repeat, outside, I guess I can say Assassin's Creed 4, but outside of Assassin's Creed 4 is, and I repeat, is Lego's Marvel Super Heroes. And maybe Forza if you're into racing games. PS4! Holy shit. Half the same games, minus Injustice, Killzone Shadowfall, which was trash, and Warframe.
Hold on, man.
That's it.
Greatest game of all time. Knack.
Hey,
Moving
Galactic.
on. You notice why I skipped. Oh, by the way, in Japan when it launched with Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Complete and Nobunaga's Ambition and Tomb Raider. Nintendo Switch. Here we go, folks.
Hot
the
fire.
Japanese launch, but no, here we go, the American launch, because I want you to see the difference here between the Japanese launch and the American launch, and I want to go over these both. The Nintendo Switch launched in Japan with Desire 5, Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2, I Am Setsuna, Nobunaga no Yabo Saizo with Power Kit, Two-Pole Tetris, Super Bomberman, and Breath of the Wild. What do we get in America, folks? What do we get? Skip 1, 2, 3, 4, and we got Breath of the Wild. This is the Nintendo
Christ.
Switch.
That is
now.
Shit.
I don't know why we went from Nintendo Switch to the Wii U. That should have been up there before Switch, but Wii U
already knew that
launched.
was garbage. Didn't even have to talk.
I mean, they had a better launch system than the fucking Switch.
Ayo.
In America, anyway. Japan's Switch was great. America's Switch was trash. I mean, let's look at the Wii U.
Garbage.
Assassin's Creed 3. Batman. I mean, this is the Wii U. Assassin's Creed 3. Okay. Arkham City. Okay. Ben 10. Black Ops 2. Okay. Chase and Aura. Darksiders 2. Now, granted, half these games we probably already played, but Darksiders 2.
Yeah.
Disney's Epic Mickey 2. ESPN Sports Connection. FIFA 13. Funky Barn, It's Farming, Game Party Champions,
Mass
Just
Effect
Dance
3.
4, Little Inferno, Mass Effect 3, the 10-minute ending of shit, Mighty Switch Force, Nano Assault Neo, NBA, Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge, oh boy! Oh boy, indeed. Transformers Prime, the game, I forgot they even made a game, that Tekken Tag Tournament 2! And Zombie U and Warriors Orochi 3 Hyper.
Half of
So
those
outside the
games already existed.
Exactly.
yeah,
man.
but guess what? 1, 2, 3 Switch, Just Dance, Skylanders, Super Bomberman, and all you have is Breath of the Wild. Now, yes, does Breath of the Wild shit on every single one of these games on Nintendo's launch? On the Wii U's launch? Absolutely. But you know, at least you had diversity. Kind of.
All right, well, I'm gonna break down the Wii U launch here. 95% of the games are bad. Okay, Assassin's Creed 3 was not a good Assassin's Creed game. Batman Arkham City was probably the best. Omniverse, I never. Black Ops 2 was clearly better on the PlayStation and/or Xbox. Darksiders 2 is the same thing. Epic Mickey was bad. Fucking Just Dance is Just Dance. Mass Effect 3 is not a good game. People keep trying to confuse themselves. New Super Mario Bros. U is not New Super Mario Bros. Anymore, so that was getting annoying. Ninja Gaiden 3, Rage's Edge was a notoriously shit game. Skylanders is a bad game. Royce Orochi, I clearly had a better version on my consoles. Fucking Tekken Tag Tournament 2 again. Why did they even do this? And Zombie U literally was I. Jesus.
I legitimately didn't even recognize Ryu as a proper next-gen console.
It was not. It was
I
not.
did. But, and now we're on greatness.
They didn't show any other consoles. But I went all the way down to the Vitamin, and good God, they needed help.
Listen, PlayStation went from having Killzone Shadowfall to having fucking Dark Demon Souls. There we go.
All right.
Enough is said.
All right, man. But now the final question I have to ask you, Mr. Darkwave, especially you, because you're the guy to know this. All right. With Sony buying Sega, would that hurt Sony or would that help Sega?
It wouldn't hurt Sony. I guess it really wouldn't help Sega either. Why they're going to do shit? I mean, I don't know what they would even do. I mean, Sony's trying. Oh, by the way, folks, I'm a since we're saying Sony buying stuff. I'm sure I don't know if y'all saw, but Sony's rumored. I hope not. It's rumored to be buying Crunchyroll. So rest in peace.
Sony also, when it comes to studios, they already claim out. They came out and said that they're not going to just go out there and start buying them studios to compete with Microsoft. They're going to expand their current studios by giving them more team and more equipment and all that jazz.
What would buying Sega do for Sega? What would buying Sega do for Sony anyway? It's not like Sega has any good titles on their thing that would make it that I will care for exclusively.
Nothing.
Well,
Virtual Fighter.
I think Virtual Fighter would do some justice. I think if Shenmue,
but there's far better fighting games.
It doesn't matter. And then, not to mention the Sonic franchise.
Sony only has Street Fighter 5 right now, and I think Virtual Fighter is better than Street Fighter 5 at least.
Yeah, Sony doesn't have any. They don't have any fighting games under their belt that are exclusive.
Yeah, just Street Fighter 5.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna rest our laurels. I guess laurels on first of all on Sega number one.
Here's what I think though: if PlayStation were to buy Sega, it wouldn't be Sega anymore. You know what I mean?
Well, they're not going to drop the Sega name.
They
It's
wouldn't.
not going to happen.
But PlayStation has their PlayStation Studios, so all the studios are under that one branding, and technically they all can work together if they want to. So it would be more than just Sega heads.
Called Insomniac though, so.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So it's not. I'm not saying they wouldn't be Sega anymore. I'm saying under that, the way it works now is I believe they can all help each other if needed. Meaning it wouldn't just be Sega workers on the project, and also I'm pretty sure Sony wouldn't let shit fly through their doors.
Hey, look, listen. Did you just say Sony wouldn't let shit fly through their doors?
And by shit, I mean a shitty Sonic game.
Oh, no. What you just said before was a broad statement, which meant we got Knack 2, Killzone Shadowfall.
I know. That's why I have back up and mean Sonic.
These idiots literally greenlit a shitty game called Life of Black Tiger. Like, are you serious?
Sony does have missteps.
Those aren't missteps. Those are fucking giant buildings.
Sony has whoopsies, okay?
Those aren't whoopsies. No. That's Sony playing Russian roulette and shooting themselves in the foot while simultaneously shooting themselves in the ear with the other gun. What the fuck? Pow! Oh! How did this happen? You shot yourself. What the fuck?
What I am trying to say is, if Sony got their hands on Sega, I don't think they would put it to waste. They would instantaneously put Sonic to work. And we finally get Fantasy Stars 2 on PlayStation for America. But right,
here's why I say, for me, it would not help Sony in the slightest. It's because Sega.
I don't think it would hurt them either.
I don't know. I don't want to be under Sony's branding and you come up with a shitty game like Sonic 06 Part 2. Like, I don't know, son. I just don't know.
No.
Sega, I don't know what they're doing with their Sonic franchise, bro.
I feel like if Sega were to give Sonic to PlayStation, Insomniac would have their hands on Sonic. And just imagine.
I can't. Sony would probably have to force them niggas, like, yo, get your dumb ass up into the Insomniac studio so they can help you with your game, because you can't make a good game anymore. The last good game to me that they've made that was actually at least good or potentially could have been better if they built upon it was the
first Sonic Boom? Maybe?
Oh my god, no! No! None of those Sonic Booms! All of the Sonic Booms! only good Sonic Boom was the TV show because that shit was actually funny and they knew how to make fun of themselves. Sonic Rise of Lyric was the shittiest fucking game in the Sonic franchise.
That's the second one.
No, it's 06. 06 is the second joint, son.
Wait.
No, I'm saying Sonic. I think Rise of Lyric is Sonic Boom 2, right?
No. Yes, it is. Rise of Lyric is Sonic Boom. But
which is
didn't they have two of them?
Shadow the Hedgehog.
06.
Okay, between 06, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Boom, or 06. Just 06 and Shadow the Hedgehog?
06 and Shadow the Hedgehog, which is worse.
06 without even a fight. Like what?
I literally was watching a video breaking down why that game was cancer, and I literally would have blown my Xbox up.
Yo, all right. So I'm not gonna lie to you, right? I use this is a guilty pleasure. I actually kind of like certain aspects of 06. Certain aspects.
Yeah. The adventuring, like walking around the city, because it reminds you of Sonic Adventure 1.
Yeah.
That's how you fall through the floor.
And some of Sonic's levels are fun. The rest of the game, right? Especially the fact that Sonic's gem system is broken and fucking Silver, you can literally break the game with Silver. And Silver's boss fights with both Shadow and Sonic. It's fucking... oh, God, that game... The loading screens alone... Look, Galactic. The loading screens in Sonic 06 would have probably made you... Like, if you had played that, you probably would have been able to play Avengers with no problem. You'd probably be like, oh, okay, I'm used to this shit.
No, Avengers made me cry, bro. I'm like, oh, man.
But,
I struggled beating that game.
Hey, but Darkwave, I actually do have a question. Between Sonic Boom and 06, which is the king of the shittiest Sonic
06. 06.
Wait, which is what?
Between Sonic Boom and 06, which is the shittiest Sonic game? This takes the god king of shit Sonic games.
I mean, only one of them has Sonic trying to bang a real person, so...
But the other one has
other issues. There's other issues wrong with Sonic Boom that just.
So, I mean, Sonic Boom was just not Sonic.
It was not good. That doesn't matter.
That is actually a tough one because Sonic Boom was fucking garbage, and Sonic 06.
But Sonic 06 was unplayable at some points.
So was Boom.
You know what? I'll say this. I got through Sonic 06. I tried playing my someone's Sonic Boom, and I couldn't do it. But then again, it's the same thing with Sonic Unleashed. I couldn't play Unleashed. I thought Unleashed was fucking garbage. The day levels, fantastic.
The nighttime levels too long for the.
No.
They're too long. They were way too goddamn long.
But if I had to play one, between Boom and Sonic 06, I'd probably play 06. And it's not even because of game quality at this point. It's literally because I hate the fact of what they done to Knuckles in that show and that shit so bad. I just can't do it.
You know, I'm gonna have to agree. It's Boom for multiple reasons, Mr. Galactic.
At least Sonic 06 story was like dark as fuck.
Yeah, so at least it has an okay story, minimum. But everything else surrounding that shit was just bad. It was bad. All right, but like legit though, right? Sonic Boom had a game-breaking bug that you could skip everything with Knuckles. You can literally start the game, do this little jumping glitch with Knuckles, and get to the last boss, and you beat the game.
And Sonic Boom, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know about
it.
glitch.
They patched it, but like you had so much shit with Sonic Boom to the point where it was just so much wrong. People, if you hit a bounce pad, people would talk about it. Nobody would shut the fuck up in Sonic Boom. And at least in Sonic 06, Sonic would be quiet. You'd play the game. He'd be like, oh my goodness, there's a giant flaming tornado, which makes sense for him to react. There's a giant fucking flaming tornado coming after you. You'd react kind of like, what the fuck is happening? But, Boom, nobody shut up. Characters were name dropped and they had nothing to do with what's going on right now. Like Lyric, who technically should not have been known at the beginning of the game who Lyric was. It's just a bunch of shit that you're just like, yo, okay. Not only is the story bad, but the gameplay is fucking god awful. Oh Lord. And Shadow the Hedgehog is a distant third. I'm gonna have to say that. Shadow the Hedgehog, but I could play Shadow the Hedgehog, at least have a modicum of entertainment in Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you can just sit down with him and say, "Damn, Chaos Emerald." Fucking
Where's that damn fourth Chaos?
fucking
Ew.
fuck Shadow for everything he's saying. Shadow, the worst character in Sonic. I don't give a fuck.
Wow.
Worst ruined character in all of Sonic. Like, they fucked up his character so fucking much.
Yeah, because they decided to give him a gun. They was like, fuck it. Just give him a gun. Let's make him edgy.
No, not even that. Not even that.
They made him an edgelord, man.
It's not even that. It's the fact that they ruined his story. Like, oh my god. He had, like, don't get me wrong. You know, him taking Knuckles' spot isn't even, like, the biggest problem with me. It's the fact that he had, outside of Knuckles anyway, the best, like, story arc. And then they fuck it up. And they didn't just fuck it up badly. They fucked this shit up to epic proportion. Like, to a point where I just do not want anything to, I don't even want to see that man in any games. Done.
But alright.
Fuck Shadow.
But yeah, that's why I said Sega, for me personally, I don't think Sega would help. I think they'd be like, yeah. But, oh yeah, the game I was remembering that I said had potential was Sonic Lost World. They could have built upon that game.
They could have, but unfortunately, Sonic Lost World wasn't. Lost World tried to be too much like Mario instead of just trying to be, you know, like Sonic.
Yeah, and then we got fucking Sonic Forces after that shit. No, Sonic Generations. And then Sonic Forces after that shit.
Well, Generations and Colors are the best Sonic games in the last decade. So
I didn't like
those are
Colors
literally the best. I mean, like it was. I thought it was good. Not the, you know. I think
no. It's
if
good.
you look at
all game.
Yeah.
If you look at all the Sonics, from like the time they started till now or whatever, the first three fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Sonic 1, 2, and 3, they're great. I'm not going to even count. You know, I'm not going to throw in 3D Blast. Adventure 1 and 2, absolutely fantastic. Heroes is okay, but that's where it kind of starts the downfall. And then after Sonic Heroes, what you get? Fucking Shadow the Hedgehog. No particular order. Shadow the Hedgehog, 06, White Knight, or whatever the fuck it was, Secret Rings, Unleashed, and then you finally get Colors. And Colors was a step in the right direction. It was very good to me. I thought it was unique and good. It felt good. It played good. And then you get to me, which is the best Sonic game since Adventure 2 and Generation, which was absolutely fantastic. I'm not including Mania because that wasn't a Sonic team, but we're not even including them. But you have that, and then you have Colors, and then after Generations, it's nothing outside of Mania. It's nothing shit or below average. The below average would be Lost World and maybe Forces. Because all Forces is Generations, but downgrade because your character is kind of trash that you create. He's boring to play as. But outside of that,
and they need to stop bringing the 2D Sonic back. They really do. They need to stop bringing them back.
Well, they try. It's basically Generations 2.
Yeah.
Forces is Generations 2, so he had to be back for that.
They need to stop. They really do. I'm sorry.
So I mean, if you want to say that's something.
Right,
it's been a very long stretch.
Let's
it's been almost 10 years since a good Sonic game.
Which is true. We also is there. We gotta move away from Sonic because we can talk about Sonic for days.
I know. I was actually about to say was there anything else anybody want to talk about? Because we be here literally for the rest of our lives talking about goddamn Sonic.
Did you know about the Minecraft update? Oh, not Minecraft. The Smash Bros. Update and how they nerfed Minecraft Steve?
What did they do to Minecraft Steve already?
They nerfed his victory animation.
Oh yeah, they took away the meat. It looked like he had a penis.
Yes.
And then they buffed. I forgot who they buffed, and people was like, "Why? Why did you
Nah.
buff a buff character? Was it
Nah.
Pikachu? It was Pikachu, right? I think it
But
was
what they
Pikachu.
buff? How'd they buff Pikachu? I know
forgot
they
what
buff
they
Ness too.
Yeah, they buffed an already broken character, an already too powerful character. I forgot which character it was. I gotta go back and look at it. But I was like, yo, you didn't need to buff the top tier character. Who does that?
They do.
Yes, they pull in a
It's
Sega.
Nintendo can do what they want, bro.
I know, but
Put
you can't
respect
pull a
on it.
Sega, son. When you pull a Sega, something's wrong with you. I'm sorry. Was that too soon? Anywho,
I didn't even catch one.
I said they pulled a Sega and just do a dumbass move for no reason.
Oh.
Like it's now a verb now. Like all thing I'm gonna say now is don't pull a Sega. When I see a new IP, I'm just gonna say don't pull a Sega. That's it.
Well, it looks like there was a rematch on SmackDown for the women's title.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
that's not good, bro. That's
Anyway.
not good.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off camera. But all right, if there's nothing else, this was a very interesting set of episodes for you guys listening at home or wherever the hell you are. Hopefully not on the toilet. I don't want to talk to you taking a shit.
We'll be back here next week for
Yes.
PlayStation.
Yep, because PlayStation at that point will probably be out. No, it won't. Actually.
It won't. That's just gonna be PlayStation hype. It's gonna be days before the launch.
Yep, it's literally a week out from that day.
Oh, Xbox hype too.
I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't hyped for that. Don't
Damn,
lie.
it's crazy.
But all right, I'll catch y'all later on the next podcast.
Alright, guys.